Hey guys, Dello304 here, and I'm going to go ahead and just do a video about my Dell PowerEdge 2300 again, and I'm going to just showcase it running Windows Server 2003. Yeah, so I'm glad I finally got this thing up and running. I just cleaned the entire front of this thing. Let me get down. Alright, so I just cleaned the entire front. I took this front panel here, and I washed it in the bathtub. So, yeah, it's all dry and clean now. Some of the dust in here didn't really come out, like in the corners over there. See in the corners there's a little bit of dust, but it's definitely a lot better than it was. And I just took like some whatchamacallit, I took some like spray cleaner and just like cleaned the faces of these drives. So that's the cleanest it's gonna get for now. Yeah, that's shiny now. As you can see, it's pretty polished now. It's kind of cool. I don't even have the key for that thing, so yeah. There's the power button, there's the reset, there's the indicator lights. Pentium 3, it's got two Pentium 3s, 500 megahertz if nobody knows. The specs are on my website and they're in the previous video. My setup includes an Acer test bench monitor, kind of like a, just a throw around piece of crap monitor. It's not really a piece of crap, but it's not, I wouldn't use it. It's been sitting in my closet for a long time. It's got a bunch of marks all over it, like you can see. I'm not going to clean it. It's just a Acer monitor, so I really don't care. I have a compact PS2 keyboard. I have a wireless mouse there, and on the back of this thing, let me see if I can turn the, oops, oh, okay, there we go. So I'll turn the light on back here. I know you can't really see it, but back there we just have all the cables and stuff. That's a big 120mm fan. And then down there we have the Ethernet cables and the PS2 ports that are all hooked up. So, yeah. So that's that. And then, hold on, let me back out of my desk here. Over here we just have a cable, a extremely long USB extension cable. So I have one port. One side is plugged into the USB port, and then the other side I can plug like in a flash drive or something. And I can plug it in across the room or something. It's like 16 feet long. A bit excessive, but it's much better than having to go back there and plug in a USB device. So yeah, just have that right there on the top. Like I said, compact keyboard, mouse. It's wireless, and yeah. So that's my setup. Yeah, so let's go ahead and boot this thing up, I guess. So it's running Windows Server 2003. I'm not sure what service pack. I didn't even check. I've just been too involved. This thing is, well, I guess I can boot it up before I start talking about it, but here's all the lights. See how the lights come on? It's not that loud actually for a server, so that's cool. There's the BIOS right there. There's the BIOS. It's a 440GX Intel motherboard. So yeah, that'll be cool. I can upgrade this thing to 2 gigs of RAM for 20 bucks, which is kind of cool. I might have to do that because it only has 512 right now. But yeah, while this is booting up and stuff, firmware's out of date. While this is booting up and stuff, it is running as a file server right now, just a small one. It's just in a work group on my, just on a work group with these other computers. I haven't gotten these computers set up with it. I just got this one hooked up to it for some reason. They're all in the same work group, so I don't know. I'm kind of a network noob. But yeah, that's what I'm running it as for now. I'm not going to do a game server. I really don't need to do that. So, you can see all the lights down there. And yeah. Yeah, it's running Server 2003. I upgraded from Server 2000 or 2000 Server. And it's working good now. So we'll just go ahead and let this thing boot up. This thing is massive, one of the biggest computers I've ever owned. You can see that. It's a very robust, reliable server though, so I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I finally got it up and running. There's the old CPU of the 450 megahertz. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but yeah. Yeah, this thing takes quite a bit to start up. It takes a long time to post and stuff, but that's understandable. It's a server, so. Yeah, so we're loading Server 2003 right there. Takes quite a while to boot up. I like how the camera, I can zoom really slow with my camera. or really fast. Sorry. Okay, so we're booting up. There we go. Starting up. And yeah, Server 2003 Enterprise. So this is the best version of Server 2003. I'm gonna go ahead and log in. Control Alt Delete. Can I do it with one hand? Yes. It's not a two-handed job. I'm gonna go ahead and type my password. Alright. What's funny is that when I set up this computer... Really? When I set up... Please stop. When I set up this server with Server 2000, or 2000 server, sorry. When I typed in the password and I set up a password, I had caps lock on. And I couldn't log in and I got pissed at it. But then I tried the caps lock thing, so I had caps lock on the keyboard, and it worked. I haven't changed the password since, so it's still in all caps, which I'm just a lazy ass. So yeah, so there's the manager server screen right there. Yes, I do have the Luna theme and everything. As you can see, the icons, it looks like Windows XP. I have Mozilla Firefox on this thing. I have just the other shortcuts right there. But yeah, I have the XP Luna theme and all the fancy eye candy of Windows XP, because just because it's a server OS doesn't mean it needs to look like shit. So yeah, so let's go ahead and close that. Yeah, and as you can see, it is Windows Server, because the start menu is different. There's no My Documents or nothing. And yeah, so let me go ahead and open the system properties here. Alright, so we have Windows Server 2003 Enterprise, registered to me, Dell Home Server, Intel Pentium 3, 500 megahertz. There's two of them, by the way, it's not just one. Like I said, it's got 512 megs of RAM. So yeah, so that's that. Yeah, so that's about it. I mean, I just wanted to showcase it running Server 2003. It is connected to the internet via Ethernet, which is that yellow cable right there that goes all the way across to over there to my wireless router, which is my wireless bridge for my desktop computers. This also connects this computer. I can hook up up to 4 computers to that at once and get internet access. So as you can see, there we are. We got Google. We're running Firefox 4.0. Let's see about. Alright, so we're running Firefox 4.0. No, don't update. No, don't update. No, I don't think so. I do not want to update. Do not want Firefox 17 or whatever it is now, because it'll probably be slow. But yeah, so I have Firefox 4.0 on here, and I can search for Dell. Bam, there it is. It's not that fast, but it's good enough. So yeah, it is connected to the internet. I have my it has 2 logical drives on here. So we have the local disk. They're both about 18 gigs each. I know all 6 drives are I know all 6 drives are discovered, I think, but they're only 17 gigs apiece. So that's, if you times that or divide that by 9, then there's another one over here, so that's 4 drives, but I think that's just because the actual capacity is less. Yeah, this is the shared network drive. So this is the one I have, as you can see by the little shared thing right there. So I can go ahead and pull it up. So I have some stuff right there. Then I can go over to my 14Z. I can go to let's see, network, and I can go, let's see if I can find, there it is, there's the Dell PowerEdge right here. If I can go ahead and click on that, then I can go to our data, our shared network, and I can see all my files. So yeah, so I can go ahead and take, let's see what I can do here. I'll demonstrate this. Alright, so I have a Windows 8 release preview product key that isn't valid anymore. So I'll take that and I'll drag it over here. Boom, there it is. So yeah, and then I can take it and I can go, okay, let me zoom out a little. I can press delete. I can press delete again. and boom, it's gone. So it's live updating. So I have about 17 gigabytes of free space to put files on. So that's kind of cool. I can use this as kind of like a backup, even though I use my that drive for that, which is a 500 gig. I can use this to put public files on here that I can share. So yeah, that's basically what I'm using it for at the moment. Not much else. Yeah, somebody's at the door, so I gotta go. Thanks for watching.